What if the actual real reason behind your exhaustion, resentment, or you feeling disconnected was not because you are giving in too much, but because you're abandoning yourself to keep the peace? Self loyalty is not being selfish. It's not about selfishness. It's about survival. And it is the foundation of every aligned life. Hi, and welcome back to another episode of the Flight to Fulfillment podcast. I'm your host, Ratika Seth, your life enhancement coach and the founder of the Freedom Divas Hub. And today we are talking about self-loyalty. We are talking about choosing yourself when it's really, really hard. This is a topic that quietly changes everything because many women are loyal to everyone. Friends and family, of course, but besides friends and family also, even to their roles, their acquaintances, their relationships which are really not that close, the formal ones, society, they are loyal towards everything, but they are not loyal to themselves. And the cost of this, disloyalty towards themselves is the burnout, resentment, loss of identity, or the emotional exhaustion that one is feeling. So today we are going to talk about how you can come back to yourself with strength, softness, and self-trust by following these steps, that will help you become loyal towards yourself even when it's really hard. Number one, notice patterns. Notice where you abandon yourself to keep the peace. So start asking yourself, questions so that you can evaluate for yourself. Ask yourself, where do I say yes when my body says no? Where do I stay silent only because I want to avoid any kind of conflict or discomfort? Where do I betray my needs only so that I can protect somebody else's feelings? When you ask yourself these questions and the answers that you get, you will realize actually that these are not character flaws that you have. They are just survival patterns that you have been adapting to over years. You've just learned how to adapt these survival patterns for yourself. And so do this assessment, because awareness is the first act of loyalty towards yourself. Secondly, start understanding that guilt is just a withdrawal symptom. It's not a warning. We start feeling guilty initially when we start doing things for ourselves. Every time we choose ourselves, guilt shows up. Not because we are doing anything wrong, no, but only because we are breaking an old pattern. We are trying to do something new. We are letting go of this self-abandonment habit of ours. So when you start feeling guilty, understand that guilt does not mean that you have to stop or you're being selfish. It means that you're actually healing now. So let it pass without, you giving into it. Number 3, practice micro acts of self-loyalty daily, every day. Because self-loyalty is not built through grand gestures. You don't have to do, huge things. It's built through small, consistent choices that you make for yourself every day of your life. It's like, telling yourself and permitting yourself to rest whenever you're tired. It's about speaking what you're honestly feeling without the fear of being judged. It's about taking time out for yourself. Anything you do for yourself, one little boundary that you create for yourself, you are actually respecting yourself. Number 4, stop explaining your choices to, feel valid. And remember, you never need external validation. One of the strongest signs of self-loyalty is that you realize and you know that you do not need to justify the choices you're making, because you know why you're making a certain choice. You don't need permission to honor yourself. You don't need, external validation or concessions consensus from anybody to choose alignment. Your clarity within yourself is enough. You know now what you're doing is good for you. You know why you're doing something. You know why you want to do something. You know the choice you're making. So that's good enough. You don't need anybody else to tell you this is right or wrong. You have to know within yourself that what you're doing is what you think that is right. Number 5, stay with yourself even if it really feels uncomfortable. And this is the heart of self-loyalty. Don't leave yourself, don't abandon yourself just because you fear that you will disappoint somebody else. Or you fear conflict, you fear resentment, you fear being misunderstood, or you fear that, you will be left lonely in this choice. It's okay, it's your choice. Even if it is only you validating your choice, even if it is only you going ahead with something you have chosen for yourself, it is perfectly fine. Staying with yourself in discomfort is how self-trust is born. Every time you choose yourself when you're most uncomfortable, in the worst of situations where, people often give up, if you choose yourself and if you stand by the decision you want to genuinely make, if you stand with yourself, if you stand by yourself, you are the most loyal person to yourself. And you will start trusting yourself. Your body will start trusting you. Your nervous system will start trusting you. You will start trusting you once again. You will be your own best friend. So my beautiful soul, self-loyalty does not mean that you stop caring about the outside world or anybody else. It just means that you stop disappearing for their sake. It just means that you care for yourself enough to be able to care for others also. It means you're choosing your truth over somebody else's approval. It means you're choosing to stay aligned. It means that you're choosing to respect yourself and not betray yourself. And if you're ready to strengthen this relationship with yourself, and if you're ready to choose yourself without any guilt or without any fear, I invite you to come and join me in our community, the Freedom Divas Hub, where women actually learn to live with emotional clarity, confidence, and self-led power. So until next time, this is me, Ratika Seth, your life enhancement coach, signing off for now, but asking you to like, comment, and share this episode with whoever needs to hear this today. And don't forget to subscribe to the Flight to Fulfillment podcast on either YouTube or Spotify or Apple or Substack, wherever you're more comfortable, so that you don't miss out on a single dose of inspiration coming your way. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.